AR Glock 40, boy, I keep it on me. You don't want no smoke, keep it peaceful, homie. I'm trying to drop some game, put my people on it. Gotta protect my family, I can't leave them lonely. Boy, I keep it on me.
Edge Nation, this is your man, CitizenEdge, coming through with another video. This is your concealed carry headquarters, where we're practical and not tactical. We're gonna pick off where we left off from. The Ma'Khia Bryant situation. The 16-year-old who was gunned down, shot 4 times in the chest. A lot of information has come out since then. Let me recap. If you need another update, look on my community tab. I put up a few posts. Look on my Instagram, same name, all platforms, CitizenEdge. Now this woman who was in a pink, yes I said woman, not girl, 28 years old, comes out to be. There were several women who was stalking and threatening Ma'Khia Bryant 3 days prior to that shooting. Now what's interesting is that, let's see if there was any more 911 calls. And yes, the 911 call was made by her younger sister. Now, we don't know how old she is, but being that Ma'Khia Bryant is 16 years old and only 16 years old, you could imagine. So you have a 16-year-old, you have a younger sister who's involved in a 3-day ordeal of bullying, stalking, and yes, more information has come out. This has not been verified. However, the media likes to edit and leave things out, and because a lot of people who have taken on this situation as a rah moment for the individual, the officer, Nicholas Reardon, bringing up his past. He's a marksman. He was only 20 feet from this young lady who was indeed heavy set. She wasn't attacking him. He had his gun out for at least 4 seconds. What's there to celebrate? What pressure was he under? He shot a 16-year-old 4 times in the chest. Are you sellouts? Are you hypocrites? Are you racists that cheer this on, talking about good shoot? Those who, on one side, are against policing and police brutality, situations like Dante Wright, Breonna Taylor, and you're cheering this on? Are you serious? Let me recap here and reiterate what I said before. This is a self-defense situation. The only reason why that's not the focal point is of 2 things. Of course, she's black, right? You have this mindset that this larger black female, who is only a teenager, was some gorilla, some aggressor, some King Kong type of persona, where 4 shots was justified? Hell no. You had this 16-year-old who was bullied for 3 days by grown women. Was there a 911 call made prior? Was there a call for help? Hey, we have to look into that. But 3 days. When there's a self-defense situation, there's always a moment in time where the victim, who's being threatened, in this case, Ma'Khia Bryant, overcomes the victimization and has that moment where they rise to the occasion, where that lion comes out of them, that grit, that desire to live, that bravery, where they end up maiming, becoming victorious, which involves, yes, the killer instinct. When police are called, normally they arrive later after the event. Hence why they're called first responders. So many times, even if they're called during the premature stages of an incident arising, they come in hours later. I had a situation recently that just happened to me, a true emergency in which a person was involved in a motorcycle accident. Police then arrived 25 minutes later, EMS 35 minutes later, Wednesday afternoon, 2:00 p.m., East Oakland. That's another story. However, the police happened to arrive during the incident. Everybody's saying, oh, it only matters what the officer saw. That's only because we're playing by their rules when they arrive. That's why I advocate never involve the police under any circumstances. You should get yourself a weapon, a CCW, train. You have no need for the police. Back to the story. The police officer in this occasion, Nicholas Reardon, arrived during the incident. Like I said, in any self-defense situation, in any incident, you have that moment where the true victim, in this case, let me reiterate, Ma'Khia Bryant, 16-year-old, where that self-defender overcomes the victimization, in this case, bullying. Yes, more reports, and I'm gonna bring up these little tidbits here and there. More reports when the body was looked over of Ma'Khia Bryant. She had patches of hair missing from her skull, bruises. Let that sink in. Comment down below. Tell me what you think. Do you think she was a true victim of bullying, or you have that BS spewing from you outside of your neck about it was a good shoe and she was some kind of aggressor and she shouldn't carry a weapon? She shouldn't have had a knife in her hand when the police arrived. The police arrived 22 seconds later after Nicholas Reardon arrived. He shot 4 shots in the chest of Ma'Khia Bryant. There was a lot of commotion, several people fighting. It was a brawl, yet people of all ages, with Ma'Khia Bryant being one of the very youngest. The cop didn't know what was going on. In the heated moment, if you guys ever been to a fight, and if you haven't been to a fight, what the hell do you have commenting on the situation, all right? What type of experiential knowledge do you have? Nothing. So your point doesn't matter. I'll let you just mouth off in the comments below, increase my algorithm, all right? Police officer arrived 22 seconds after, laid out 4 shots to the chest of Ma'Khia Bryant. When you're involved in a fight, you have tunnel vision. You're not focused on any person who's not a threat. You're focused on the situation at hand, especially when you're being jumped. I've never been jumped, but I have been involved in a couple scuffles with more than one person. You're not looking at the person who is videotaping the situation. Look at the person who's off in the peripheral, who is not a threat, who just are just looking for entertainment purposes. You are focused on a person who is attacking you. So she happened to turn the tables on the situation and then defend herself. She didn't bring that knife to the fight. Look it up. If you were being attacked by multiple people older than you, you're 16 years old, and they have a knife attacking you, and they happen to drop the knife, fumble the knife, you happen to take the knife away from them, and you've been bullied for 3 days straight, you called the police already, they're still not there. How long did it take for the police officer to arrive after this known call by her younger sister? How long did it take? And you happen to gain control of that knife. What are you gonna do? Take a look at your 3 o'clock and 6 o'clock and see if anybody is around and see if the police came? No, you're not thinking about that. You're trying to live, you're trying to survive. And it's at that moment where the police officer arrived and saw a person with a knife going at the throat, not knowing that this person was actually a teenager and that woman was a true aggressor who's been victimizing this 16-year-old along with other grown women, including the foster mother of Ma'Khia Bryant. Yeah, look into the information. Yeah, I said before it didn't matter, but yes, it does matter. As this is a very unique situation, it hasn't happened before. So we have to look at the situation prior to the 911 call, which factors into the moment. The hell with the officer. He shouldn't have been involved. He worsened the situation. It wasn't necessary. How many fights have you guys known about? How many of you guys actually lived in the hood, right? And actually heard about a fight involving females and knives? Happens all the fucking time. How many times have you been involved in? I can't tell you how many times I've been involved in or have known about a fight involving females with knives. And you see the woman just cut up. You're like, damn, this chick, where's she at? You know what I'm saying? And you see her the next day on the street, not in cuffs, not in jail. But she got off. Why? Self-defense. Happened all the time. You see people in the hood with a 50 across their face. We see it all the time. Like, come on, man. People look at this situation and want to praise the officer. And at the same time, when there's another shooting with Andrew Brown Jr., with Dante Wright, they want to talk about, oh, fuck the police. You can't have it both sides. You guys are selling us your clowns. You stupid. You guys, it's silly stuff. Clown behavior, man. I'm not with that. I'm gonna keep it 100 all day, every day. You don't need the police. Why? They haven't saved my life. Since I've been a CCW carrying person, I've never called the police for me and mine. Had no need to. Why should I? Shit, I got this plus on. Write the police for? You guys are kidding me. Drop it in the comments below. Tell me what you think. Let me know. When's the last time you called the police? When has the police saved your life? And tell me this. Some people need to get stabbed. Straight up. Why was Ma'Khia Bryant, a 16-year-old, wanting to stab a 28-year-old? Why? Everybody wants to say that the cop saved a life. Oh, fuck that. Some people just need to be shanked. What did she do? Everybody wants to praise the cop. Everybody wants to praise the situation and how it ended up. Nah, let the cycle of life continue on. Some people need to be X'd out. It is what it is. Hey, that's how I see it. So let me know what you think. Tell me, hey, what's up? With all the new information coming out, has this changed your perception? Do you think that during every self-defense situation, there's frames involved? There's a moment where the true victim is being bullied, who's trying to truly de-escalate the situation, which Ma'Khia Bryant spent over 3 days. That is ridiculous. If that's not de-escalation and calling the police, her younger sister, those who are in our party, called in the police seeking for help. She did all that she could do. She really did. We're going to continue talking about this situation. We're going to continue digging in, finding new facts as they come out. We're going to see how this one plays out. But this is very important to the two-way advocate for the concealed carrier, those with USCCA insurance, not just for guns, but for knives and other weapons. You can protect yourself. Get your insurance, your concealed carry insurance with USCCA. I have, so you don't find yourself in a predicament you wish you would have. But until next time, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. This is your man, CitizenEdge, and I'm out.
Haters gon' look at me sideways. Put it in overdrive, I put in overtime. I take control of mine, baby, I overgrind. Put it in overdrive, I put in overtime. I take control of mine, baby, I overgrind. Overly dedicated, that there understatement. Told my dogs that I want it, thank God that I finally made it. 10 toes down, see my footprints on the pavement. Nowadays it ain't no waiting, boy, I need the whole payment. Gon' pull that cash out, I might pull up and just cash out. Use your girl for a stash house, get them out, then I mash out. Run it up, make them stacks move, keep a tool for the jack move. Run up on me and get tattooed, swear that'll be your last move. Boy, I don't know what you heard, but I'ma do this shit my way. Fishtail, make it swerve, I do the dash on the highway. I'ma get what I deserve, hustle from Sunday to Friday.